Hello and welcome to this new video. It has been a while since the last recording, so today I hope to recover some of the cases we had in the last battle of the Road to Las Vegas series, and I'm going to address the case from May, I guess, which is deep sea diving by Nick Boberg. A very nice case, I think, extremely balanced in terms of complexity, so really enjoyed that one. I think during the case I made a wrong call on the complexity of level 7, so I choose not to address level 7 and go into the bonus questions, and that turned out to be not the optimal choice, so to speak. So today I'm going to record my walkthrough of this case. Having said that, let me first of all open my solver worksheet that I want to import into my to my Excel. So I'm making a copy of that. Okay, and I think we are here. So the case basically says you are diving and you need to collect those items you will find into a map. So this is the map basically, where you're given your position in terms of both a list of objects. This is basically the sea and the all the surrounding terrain. You are said that you can basically go around the mountains, so to speak, of sand below the sea level. So for example, to go from here to here, you can just go this route. You don't need to go all the way around. You are also given some particular indications with regard to the distance calculation, the consumption of pressure, so of oxygen you have, and basically the rules are as follows. So for every meter you swim, you will lose 2 psi of air. If you swim 1 meter down, 1 meter left, and 1 meter diagonal, you will be used 1 plus 1 plus 1 times 2, so 6. In addition to that, for each meter of depth achieved, you will lose another 10 psi. So every meter of depth adds up 10 psi's. And also you are given some indication on the distance calculation, because every cell accounts for 3 meters if you go up or down, 4 meters if you go sideways, 5 meters if you go diagonally. So quite complex instruction, but let's see how we can perform. So how valuable are the following holes of treasure? You're given the numbers, so you're given the number, yes, of silver ring and necklace, which are actually the first three items, but I'm going to label anyway those cells. So this will be items. Those will be values. Those will be excitement factors, and I will say that's it, because I can do a sum product of transpose of this, and since those are the first 3, I will just pick them. What's going on here? I need to close transpose. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now level 2, how valuable are the following holes of treasures? That's quite simple. I need also the letters, so let me label them let's, and I want to sum the XLOOKUP of mid of this sequence len of this one to let's returning values, and we are done also for level 2. So I split the string into the separate letters and done an XLOOKUP and then sum. Times to start diving. You start to practice dives from the boat. How many meters do you dive? Meters. Remember to return to the boat. Okay. Let's leverage my my worksheet. So those are the levels. So will be example 3. I want a unique of the arrows. We have been set. It's 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay. And you are given the cells traveled. So will be this, and then the next lookup of this here, then this times 2, because you need to go back as well. Okay, seems right. Let me scale it for the wall level. Let's apply our usual data table. Okay. Done. How many meters are the following treasure locations from the boat? Okay. So, example 4. The boat is located in cell AI2. So AI2 and F25. So we have a row of indirect of this column. Indirect this, and then we have the end position. Okay, so in this case you're given F25, which is probably not the simplest one. What if I use AH8, because in this case I will be one diagonal, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AH8 is 63, which is probably more simple. I didn't link this. Okay. So rodist, condist, it's subs of this minus this. Okay. Cells. I've said is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So max min, because basically you have you need to say that diagonal is the minimum, and then linear is probably the maximum minus the minimum, and you need to say whether the linear is horizontal or vertical. So lean direction is if the row dist is greater than the column distance is vertical, otherwise is horizontal, I think. Okay, so meters will be diagonal, and linear will be this times 5, because we said it's 5, and then switch this. If that's vertical, it's 3. Otherwise, if it is horizontal, is 4 times this. So 20 meters. No, not at all. Yeah, of course I'm looking at the wrong. So the total will be this plus this. Okay, 139. Let's see if that works. Okay, nice. So how much air is used in diving for the following treasure spots and returning to the boat? You need to worry about air pressure loss through excitement in collecting the treasure. Remember about PSI used for swimming as well as reaching the maximum depth. Okay, returning to the boat. You are set at 2 PSI for every meter swan. So example 5. So you use this with return, it will be this times 2, and so PSI swim, it will be this times 2. Depth, missing an H. Maximum depth is this minus this. Not sure. Times 10, 326. Totally not. Yeah, times 3 because we're going down. So yeah, apparently is right. So total, let me shrink a little bit the whole thing. Will be this plus this. Let's try. Okay, great. How much pressure remains in the air tank after diving for the following treasure spots, collecting the treasure, returning the boat? Don't forget to include the excitement factor in your calculation. How does it work? The amount of air used increase the calculate for 25 times excitement factor. Okay. Excitement. It's I need to look up the object. So treasure field. Is items values. So X lookup of this items excitement factors times 25 plus this. Let's check. Remains 139 seems right. Let's go for the wall level. Okay, level 7, that is the first time I try to solve it. Now it's time to recollect some treasure below a series of routes we have planned. There is a safety requirement to have at least 200 PSI remaining in your air tank when you surface to the boat at the boat. You may have to surface before collecting all items if your air is running low. Determine the value of the treasure also you can achieve in following these routes. Okay, so first of all, let's change this. Let's change this, and I want a text split of this. Okay, so first leg is from the boat to this, and then it's like this, and then I need to go back to the boat. Okay. Okay, so those are the distances. Okay. So remaining is this value. I need to check every time what does it mean to go back to the boat, basically. And back to the boat means that I have my current spot and the boat. Doesn't make sense to this last leg. Okay. I don't need to return first of all. And same here. There's a safety requirement to have at least 200 pixels remaining on the surface. Okay. So in this case it will be this minus this. Back to boat. So I go here, I'm remaining with 1119. Go back to the boat, I have 1033. If I go one step further, I start from here. Yes, because this was only the check to the boat. Okay. But in terms of depth, I'm not sure this is right, because this is first of all I need to lock this. So this is the depth pressure I get. I need a delta depth. this will be this one. This will be the maximum between 0 and this. And so we'll use the delta depth instead. So I don't need it. Feasible if this greater than or equal to 200, it's 1, otherwise it's 0. Okay, so will be a match of 0 here, 0. If I go if error -1, so I can do 3. Why just don't doing a sum? 3, and then I will say sum of take this will be not meaningful. Apparently is correct, but I'm not honestly 100% sure. Doesn't look like a great thing. So if I go to D24, I consume 1000. So apparently I will have 0. No, in fact I have a bunch of errors. Let's see why this is not correct. So it says 1900, so the sum of this. Okay, so I go to T21, quite deep, consuming 819, remaining 1881, can go back, I can go back, 174, okay. Then I go to T21 to P15. Actually consuming 52. Depth is not increasing, so just the excitement. Remain with 1754, and I can go back with no problems. Then I go to BF19, no additional depth. Oh, okay. I need to check the max of this. That's the problem, I think. was only checking the delta depth against the previous step, which is not right. Okay, cool. All addressed. Now let's go for the bonuses. 5 minutes left. So what is the collective value of all the treasure items scattered on the seafloor? Sum of x lookup of these items values 0. Okay. How many meters from the boat is the farthest item of treasure? Can I honestly take a guess? It's 33. It's 33. Yeah, but this is more deep. So it will be BO 27. 153. Yeah. Assuming you can only collect 5 treasure items and items must be adjacent to each other, see order map. What is the highest value treasure you can collect? For example, 35 to this. Okay. First of all, let's have in column those indirect is filter it's not 0. Sort B2, I don't need it. Sort this based on ascending. Direct treasure field. Five. I don't even know the value, but it's right. This is the minimum pressure you would expend if you collected all crowns in one die. Don't forget about the I spend due to excitement. Oh god. Crowns. Almost out of time. I had the intro actually, so I have a little bit of additional time. What's the ask? What is the minimum air pressure you would expend if you collected all crowns in one dive? What if I sum just this? 2996. Yeah, right. Under level 7 rules, assuming treasure items can only be collected in sequential order, what is the highest value treasure haul that can be collected in one dive? Assume you have 2500 psi air tank, provide your answer in dollars, and example if item was it must next collect items 22, 23, 24 until needing to surface. Level 7 rules, since you may treasure items can be. This is the highest value threshold can be collected in one day. And no one is saying actually I can collect 5, I can collect as many as I want. This is the highest value treasure, all that can be collected in one dive. Well, either I assume that I cannot do more than 5 items, but honestly it seems like too much as an assumption. Set of match this here 0 columns 5 2500. Provide yours was in dollars. Let me try, but I'm not convinced at all that this will work. Stay the maximum of this. 18100. I'm guessing this will be higher, yeah. Because I need to consider options in which I can collect more than 5 items, but honestly my model doesn't allow to do that at the moment. It requires some additional changes. Well, yeah, honestly I could force Y5, let's say take 10. I take 10. What's this? I take 10. Which is an arbitrary number to say enough. Come on. actually it seems to work like this. Yeah, so it was only a matter of expanding the logic. Okay, so again, very nice case, a little bit of regret during the competition to not having tried level 7 and actually also some bonuses. I don't remember honestly which score would have been enough to be in the top 5 of 3. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like that kind of content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.